Ralph, first of all, I just wonder, given the dominance that you had at times in that game, somewhat your frustration at not coming away with all 3 points tonight.
Yeah, definitely the frustration is a little bit here because I think we played a quite good game. But as you know, this is football. In the last game, we gave a lot of chances away to Man City, and they scored not one time. And today, they had two, and one time they scored. And this is football. I think the whole performance was absolutely grown up. I think it was definitely in every part of our game very good away game from our side. We were dominant. We were calm in possession. Sometimes in the second half, when they changed the shape, we had 10-15 minutes where we were a little bit struggling, but immediately found the right answers for these questions we got in that moment. Changed the shape also a little bit, and very, very flexible and good performance. It's a pity that we didn't win this game because the chances, especially in the first half, were much bigger for us. But we had the penalty on the crossbar, I think, corner from Browsey was a little bit unlucky today. Yeah, in the end, we take this point. We didn't have so many draws this season, so it feels a little bit strange.
We could also look at James Ward-Prowse's penalty miss as a big moment in the game. You wouldn't expect that from James, but you've got a thing about the person who's fouled for the penalty then getting up and taking the spot kick, don't you?
Yeah, I don't like it so much, to be honest. So normally the guy who is fouled shouldn't take it. What I really liked and what I really enjoyed watching is that we didn't seem to be confused after not scoring the penalty. We immediately pushed on and went for the first goal. And I think this was definitely a reaction from a team with a lot of self-confidence. And this is what I really like to see.
Were you concerned, though, as well, when Bednarek was yellow carded? Did you have any concerns it could have been a red card for stopping a goal-scoring opportunity when Richarlison appeared to be going through?
Well, I think for me it was not even a foul because he plays very clear the ball. So I can understand why this is a foul. And we know Richarlison, that when you touch him, then he goes quick down on the ground. We have to handle this, and I think we did it quite well in this game. We didn't give them a lot of chances, and I'm very happy with the whole squad, especially also with the centre backs.
Just a single one player out. Danny Ings appeared to be at the heart of everything good once again this evening. Just sum up his performance and what an influence he is on this side.
Yeah, every week he pushes hard and works hard for the team, and then when he scores, he knows how important he is for our side in a moment. But I also must say that the rest was really playing well. We had good chances. We created massive chances. Stewie had a few good shots from the around the box, and it was a little bit unlucky that we only take 1 point, especially against a tight opponent. We could make one step up in the table. We didn't do it. But we have another 4 games, and when we play like this, I think we will see a few more wins also.
I don't mean to be harsh on James, but I just wonder, do you see Danny sticking his hand up for penalties if you get any between now and the end of the season, particularly with the Golden Boot at stake?
Yeah, maybe we can think about that because it's a special situation for him, and he's also a very good penalty scorer. So, but normally Prowse is also safe, and this is the most important thing is that we win games. And the second thing is then that we have maybe the top scorer in the league.
Just finally then from me, Ralph, as well. Ultimately, do you feel a point, coming away with a point, while it's a good result, not necessarily enough to keep up any faint hopes of pushing for those European spots?
I know, when you know where we are coming from, I think when we played them the last time, we were on position 19. So you know what happened in between these 2 games. It's unbelievable, the performance and the development we made as a team and as a club. So we are definitely happy in the position where we are in a moment, and we always speak about steps in development, and if there's more steps, we take them because they should be also for the future.
Top man, well done tonight.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Vinny. We'll go to Dan Sheldon at the Echo.
Thank you, Jordan. Hi, Ralph. It wasn't obviously the win you'd have been after, but how important is it that you didn't lose and you can continue that run of 3 games without defeat going into next week?
Yeah, I would like to see the 3rd win in a row. We never did it so far, but it was okay that we didn't lose today because when you have so many chances, especially in the first half, and then you get the equalizer, sometimes the game can can change and the table can turn. So I think it was a very, very committed performance from my side, and I think we deserved more than a point today. But I think against Man City we could also lose this game, and so everything in football, equalized in every way.
It was such a fast-paced first half from your side. Did you feel that there was a bit of a hangover from the City game in the second half? The game seemed to slow down a lot, and just the pace of the game slowed down. Saints slowed down. Did you see that, or? Yeah,
the problem was that the opponent then played a back five, so gave us a lot of space around the mid-circle, and there we played a lot of football, and that means you cannot come so easily behind the last line. It takes more time to create chances. We had less chances for ball wins. We played like a home team against a team that is sitting very deep, and it was then you must find a good balance of taking not too much risk and create even sometimes chances. But I think it was not so important that we didn't win. More important is that we didn't concede another goal and lose this game, because I think it's always dangerous when you play like this, and we did it well, I think.
Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. We'll go Carl Anker at The Athletic.
Hi, Ralph. We'd like to talk to you about the little changes you made when Everton changed to this 5 out the back. It looked as if you dropped Højbjerg to protect your back four and you sort of moved Shane Long wide. Is that correct?
We changed it first to a 4-3-3 because we saw that we had a little bit problems of attacking the back three and put Dewey inside. That didn't work because they played with 5-3-2, and then the half channels are a little bit open. So we changed again, and then we played a 4-2-3-1, and I think it was better. Lured them a little bit to attack on the centre back positions, on the wide centre back positions, and then had again a few good ball wins there in the opponent half. What I didn't like, I think, was then the transition. It was sometimes too slow. We kept the ball then a little bit too long. The last push for winning this game was not there in that moment, but I think we were also not after the very intense game against Man City a little bit tired in the end.
Before the game, I asked you about how you defend against a team that plays with two up top. You seem to do a little better this time.
Yeah, we were motivated after we have heard your stats.
One more stat I want to give you is this is your 5th draw all season. This is the lowest other than Liverpool and Manchester City. Why do you draw so infrequently?
Well, because we like to win more. That's the reason why we cannot handle the draws. But today I take it because, it was a 6-pointer if you want. Sure, a big chance to win and then to step above Everton. But I know that we don't have many draws, but I think this is also a development because in the past I think we could also lose this game after the equalizer. I remember the Newcastle away game. We played also fantastic for 60, 70 minutes. We were 1 up, and then we lost in the end, 2-1. Mm-hmm. So this is I think a good change of our performance in the end.
Okay, thank you very much, Ralph.
Thank you.
Thanks, Carl. If there are any further questions, just raise your hand. If not, we'll wrap things up. Okay, David Byram.
Hi, Ralph. It's going to be a quick turnaround for next season. How important is a good form at the end of this season going into next season?
We don't think about the next season. We want to finish as high as possible. It's not the time to change a lot or to give now all the youngsters a chance to play. They will get a chance, but in the moment we are so focused on winning games, because we know every position we climb gives us also more money for next season, and we need definitely, after years of relegation battle, a position where we can say, okay, this is definitely a step forward. And and you know where we are coming from. We are definitely with 44 points now on a good way, I think.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Andrew McDonald.
Hi, Mark.
Andrew?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hi, Ralph. The chances you created in the first half, very dominant first half of football. Were you disappointed to have gone in at the break level?
Yeah, definitely. I think we had massive chances, played fantastic. I think it was a very committed performance in the first half. We forced them to long balls. We won every second. Then we played good in the red zone. We had some fantastic deep runs with good entering the box. I must say, I've never seen Everton squad struggling so much in a half here at home, because it's normally not so easy to win here or to play here good. Yeah, it was. We found the right way to play against them, I think, and then it's even more frustrating if you concede such an equalizer shot before the halftime. But this is football, as I said. We didn't do it one time perfect, and Premier League shows immediately every mistake you make.
Were you quite surprised the way Everton sat back so deep, especially in that final half an hour?
I think they didn't want to. In the beginning, they tried to start aggressive also, but we stepped the power up, and I think we were really aggressive, and not only aggressive, we also were very calm on the ball and very ball oriented in possession also, because I think we had good movements behind the last line in the red zone, and they didn't have the right answer in the first half.
The top half finish is very likely this season, with 4 games to go. I'm guessing you would class that as a real success.
Yeah, it's still far to have a top 10 ranking, but yeah, we have 4 games. We can take another 12 points, and if we play like this, I don't see the reason why we cannot win a few ones. And then we'll have a look. We get on the end of the season what we deserve to get. We had a very, very bad first half of the year and of the season, and then now we can turn things around, and we do it in a moment.
And that goes to show how far the side have come as well, given that you were so low down, and now there's talk of the top half finish.
Yeah, incredible, absolutely unbelievable, because we definitely played for a long time like a relegation team, and the development we made during the season, especially also after the lockdown, is amazing for me, and it gives us a lot of self-confidence for the future.
Thanks, Ralph.